What is up, guys? It is Rido back for another JJKPhantomparade video. So today we're going to be talking about Nobara, the new red Nobara. She's finally out. Also, hey, the new event's out too for Whom the Heart Beats. So it's just your generic lottery event. You know, you got your stages. I didn't clear it, but it's basically the same thing. You know, you got your stages here. You got your hard mode, and then you got your boss battles that you got to do. This video's coming out a little bit late because kind of got rushed with a couple different things here and there, but yeah. So I think the cube amount is about the same, but as all the other lottery events are in the past, at least for global. Not to mention that we did get a free multi for her banner for this red Nobara. So you know you do get a chance to get her, and we get one more free multi from this event. Now I thought they would give us maybe 15 tickets from this, but no, it's only one multi. Because if you do all the different difficulties for the boss battle, you get 3 tickets, and then you get another 7 from resetting the lottery 7 times here. So if you go here, and then we go to all prize pools, you know, we got the recollection bit up until 5, and 6 you get the recollection bit dupe, and then on 7 you get the chaotic Jujutsu crystal, and then that's it basically. So yeah, we get 2 free multis for the banner, which I mean, I guess that's cool. Plus she's a good character, so it's not that bad. In terms of the recollection bit, the free one that we get from this event, it's not that great, it's okay. Basically what it does is that it does give you 50-50 for physical and cursed. First skill here, triggered upon using any skill or ultimate, plus 8% HP recovery every turn to self for 2 turns, and then you can only use it after 6 turns, so like a very small heal for yourself. And then if you get 1 dupe into it, which you'll be able to, you know, because you can get it for free, when the battle starts, applies 10 curse technique increase to all allies for 4 turns. This one's an okay thing for support. You can have it like in the back or whatever for a character, I guess, and then you get an extra 10% curse technique for your allies. Nothing that huge, but it's okay. Overall, not something you really need to be you don't really need to worry about upgrading this one. It's okay. But let's talk about Nobara. She's pretty good, right? She's pretty good. So let's see what she does. So this red Nobara. So she has a black flash, and then when she does one black flash, she increases her own Jujutsu damage by 35% and recovers her own curse energy. So that's pretty good. And then it looks like she gets a buff later on where her Jujutsu damage does get increased by an extra 10% in the future. So a decent buff there. Very minor though. So yeah, so this red Nobara does get buffs in the future, so that's something to keep in mind. Just like, you know, the JJK Zero collab characters that get buffs, which all zero really good. Not to mention the other characters that are really good now, right? Like the Green Todori and Panda. That got buffed in JP. So, you know, we'll look at the post skills, I guess, and then we'll look at the. But first, we'll look at the base skills, basically. Okay, so because you know that's what we're gonna have for Nobara for a while until we get the buffs eventually in the future. So level 1 for her first skill deals 92 range Jujutsu damage to select the enemy 3 hits. And then, so I think I remember hearing that basically what it means when it says 3 hits, they do the 3 hits, but it's going to always be the 92%. It's not going to be stacking with 3 times, which kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure I heard that right from somewhere. And then increases the selected enemy's nail count by 3, because the Nobara, you know, works with nails, right? If you guys use the yellow one, you know, you guys will already have an idea as how she works with whole nail count. Basically the same gimmick here. And then decreases the selected enemy's Jujutsu damage by 15% for 2 turns 1 time. So basically, if you if they hit you 1 time, then that's when they get the reduced damage of Jujutsu damage. But then if they hit you again, they don't have it anymore. Basically, gets rid of it. If you level this up to 10, it goes up from 92 to 135 range Jujutsu damage, and then the Jujutsu damage reduction on the enemy gets reduced from 15 to now 22%, so nothing that crazy. Now with the buff she gets in the future, now we're looking at nothing. Okay, so she doesn't get a buff for her first skill, so it looks like the buff is for something else. Okay, second skill here. Level 1 deals 60 range Jujutsu damage to all enemies, so an AoE skill. Increases all nail count by 1, 7 turns. So I'm guessing you basically give a 1 nail, but it lasts for 7 turns basically, so that's pretty good. And increases all enemies' Jujutsu damage received by 7.7 for 2 turns. That's also pretty good as well. So basically, AoE, you get a nail for her gimmick, and then all the enemies take more Jujutsu damage by 7%. So that's pretty good. And then if you level up to 10, you go from 60 to 90, so an extra 30% damage. Nail count's the same, but then now the damage received is an extra 7% basically, which is 14.9, almost 15%. And this one, the non-get buffed as well. So I mean, yeah, pretty good on skill 2, you got a nice AoE there. Decent damage, nothing super crazy though. Now skill 3, level 1, deals 225 grand jutsu damage to enemies with nail count. And the higher the enemy nail count, the greater the damage, removes all nail count. So basically you don't want to use skill 3 until you abuse skill 1 and skill 2, basically from what it looks like here. And then it says specifically with nail count, so I'm assuming this either means that if you try targeting an enemy, it's going to be single target, or you're not going to be able to use this unless an enemy has a nail on them. And then if you level this up to 10, you get an extra 100% damage for 338. So pretty good stuff there. This one did get buffed though. Basically you get an extra, on level 10 now it goes to 376 instead of 333 or 338. So that's not too bad, I guess. It's just this minor buff increase for the damage there. It's not too crazy. Ultimate here. Oh, I guess I should mention too, with skill 3, it does mention to enemies with nail count, so I'm assuming that's going to also be AoE, so something to keep in mind too. Technically skill 3 seems like it might be AoE as well, as long as all the enemies have a nail count, right? But yeah, anyways, going back to the ult now. So level 1 deals melee combined damage equal to 399 taijutsu and 512 jutsu, so basically Yuta. Jutsu damage to selected enemies, so single target, and increases the selected enemy's nail count by 1. So basically you want to be using, so then if that's the case, then you want to use the ult, skill 2, skill 3, I mean skill 1, skill 2, and then save skill 3 at the very end to do, bigger damage, right? Okay. And then the ultimate skill will always perform a black flash. Okay, that's something good to know, because that means she's gonna guarantee herself that extra 35% jutsu damage. So that's really, really good. It doesn't mention that if it's limited, so I'm assuming it's an unlimited stack there every time you use your ultimate, so that's really good. And then if you level up to 10, now you do from 399 taijutsu, now you do 600, and then from 500 you now do 770 jujutsu. So pretty good stuff there as well. It did not get buffed the ult. And then her combo effect basically increases ally and herself's jujutsu damage for 6 turns by 50%. So I guess that's okay. And then she does the same thing with the whole physical and jujutsu damage. And it looks like that's basically about it. I mean, yeah, she seems like a pretty good red character, nothing too crazy. Decent damage, decent effects. She doesn't really play that many debuffs to make it to where you do a lot more damage than me, but it's like the decent increases you to damage received than me, but it's nothing that crazy. Overall though, I wouldn't use cubes, right? Because we're getting half enemy units very soon. Not hopefully, but we're getting them soon, right? Yeah, definitely a character where it's like, hey, if you get her, cool. She's gonna be a nice addition to the red team. But if you don't, it's not that big of an issue, right? We've got on the tier list here. She is an S rank, right? She's an S tier. And then yeah, some other characters got bumped up because of their buffs as well. Like Green Hitori's now really, really good. Green Enemy's pretty good. And then so on and so forth. The collab characters and stuff. So pretty nice stuff there. Also, going off the recollection bit, so the event one is B tier for support. We already went over it. It's decent for the increased Jujutsu damage to all allies for 4 or 6 turns, so it's okay, I guess. Or at the beginning of the turn. Now, there's also the Gotcha one you can get from somebody on the Nobara banner. And then basically what it does here, when you use a skill or an ultimate, increases own Jujutsu damage by 35% for 3 turns, so decent amount for 3 turns, so that's cool. And then it goes up to 40 if you get 3 dupes. And if you get 1 dupe into it, when you use the skill itself, it increases all allies' damage received by 10% for 3 turns. If own HP is 70% or below, it increases own damage received by 25%. So you get an extra damage reduction. So very decent. That's also only 1 time for battle for this damage reduction. Overall, nothing that crazy, right? It is also Jujutsu focused, mind you, so not Taijutsu. But of course, with something like non-standard, much better. I guess the damage reduction is cool, but at the same time, it's very minor. It's nothing that crazy. Plus, you rather just do more damage. And yeah, I think that kind of does it for that. Hope you guys out. But before I head on out, let's do a free multi, right? I would do the other I would do the 2 free multi, but I kind of want to get this video out right now, so we're just gonna just do the 1 free multi here on this account. See what we get. You know, I honestly don't care if I get this on Nobara or not. If I get her, cool. If I don't, it's fine. The recollection bit I really couldn't care about because it's really not that great. Plus, I already have the really good old Geto and Gojo from I think Geto's banner. So like, I'm literally like fine right now. Though I wouldn't mind getting a non-standard. Non-standard would be pretty nice. That's something I could definitely use on my account because I mean, heck, even on JP, non-standard is still really good. As like one of the best recollection bits in the game, just because how powerful the Jujutsu damage bonus is from that. Looks like we didn't get anything though, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, hey, if that means there's more luck for the actual good banners in the future, that's fine by me. Oh well, that's fine. You know, I'm trying to save up the luck for the actual good banners, right? And then, yeah, I think that does it. Also, yeah, the Momo banner is gone, then the other Itadori banner or whatever is gone as well. But yeah, Gringo just still here. Anyways, I think that, yeah, that should basically wrap it up, guys. So, yeah, good luck with the farming, guys. Good luck with the event. You know, the event should be pretty easy for the most part. And good luck with your summons if you, you know, because you guys might get lucky and get the red Nobara, which is not too bad. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head on out. Hope this helps you guys out. Peace. Take care, everybody.